Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're breaking down a tense exchange between Senator John Kennedy and Judicial Nominee Emil J. Bove III at a Senate Judiciary Committee hearing. This isn't your typical confirmation. Allegations of political bias, dismissed charges against Mayor Eric Adams, and a solemn oath all come into play. You'll want to watch this one through. Let's dive in. Senator Kennedy starts off calmly, but don't be fooled. He zeroes in on Bove's long Justice Department resume. Mr. Bove, how often have you seen DOJ act on politics, not law? Bove's answer, careful, calculated, but revealing.
Senator Kennedy.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Bove, I'm looking at your resume. It's Bove, right?
Bove, Senator, like
Bove,
with a long
I
E.
apologize, sir.
No worries, thank you.
Mr. Bove, you spent a lot of time at the Justice Department. I look here. You were a paralegal there for 2 years in the early 2000s. You served from 2012 to 2021. How many times have you seen a Justice Department employee act on the basis of his or her, act predominantly on the basis of his or her political beliefs as opposed to the law?
He says he saw it not as a prosecutor but while representing President Trump. That's when the fireworks begin. Kennedy pivots quickly, zeroing in on Bove's role in the controversial dismissal of charges against New York City Mayor Eric Adams. Did you make the call to drop the case? Who was involved? Bove admits, yes, he was involved. Yes, the Attorney General was too. But when pressed if the decision was political, Bove sticks to public talking points, concerns about justice and the mayor's ability to govern. Kennedy isn't satisfied. If you're as shocked as we are, smash that subscribe button. We break down major moments in American politics like no one else.
Senator, I would say that as a prosecutor in my time at SDNY, I'm not sure that I did see that. It should be and it must be.
Have you seen it other than as a prosecutor?
I believe that I have.
When?
During my representation of President Trump.
What'd you see?
I witnessed members of the special counsel's office taking positions about the need to go to trial quickly before the election, the amount of time that President Trump would be allotted to review discovery and prepare motions, that I found in my experience to be completely inconsistent with normal practice, which led me to draw inferences of the nature that you're suggesting, Senator.
Counselor, you sent a memo directing one of your underlings, I don't mean that in a pejorative sense, but somebody under you in the hierarchy, directing that the prosecution against Mayor Adams be dismissed. Is that right?
Yes, Senator.
Okay. Who made that decision to dismiss the charges?
I think that's set forth in the memo that I participated in the decision with the authorization of the Attorney General of the United States.
Okay, so the Attorney General of the United States made the call.
She was a part of the decision, yes, Senator.
Who else was involved?
Beyond what's in the public record on that matter, I'm not able to get into the internal deliberations on that, Senator.
Okay, but there were others involved
Yes.
at the department?
Yes.
Anywhere else?
No.
Okay.
Then comes the moment that chills the room, and maybe you too. Senator Kennedy locks eyes with Bove and asks, "Do you believe in a higher being? Swear to your higher being. Did you make a political deal to dismiss the charges?" Bove swears, no deal, not by him or anyone else. But does it hold weight? This exchange goes beyond one man's nomination. It cuts to the heart of Americans' trust in the Justice Department. Are decisions being made based on law or politics? Is justice truly blind, or just conveniently so? Senator Kennedy has made a career of asking uncomfortable questions. In this hearing, he may have exposed more than Bove intended.
You're under oath. Why did you folks dismiss the charges against Mayor Adams?
For the reasons set forth in the motion that you're referencing, there were two concerns, Senator. One was based on the weaponization of the criminal justice system, and that concern was substantiated.
What do you mean weaponization of the political justice system?
Abuse.
I know that, but I mean, can you be more specific?
In this particular case,
Do you think the charges were brought against Mayor Adams for political reasons?
again, I'm just right now drawing on what we said publicly in the briefs, and I signed those briefs because I believe in the arguments that were made. I believe that irrespective of what happened at the outset of that case, what the former U.S. attorney did to promote the ongoing prosecution at a time when there was at least an appearance that he had his own personal political objectives resulted in the weaponization of that particular criminal justice process.
So you dismissed it because of the weaponization. Any other reason?
Yes, there was a second independent basis set forth in the motion, and that was concerns about the effect of the ongoing prosecution on Mayor Adams' ability to govern and protect the public in New York City, and also to campaign in the ongoing mayoral election.
Okay. Do you believe in a higher being?
It's a very personal question, Senator, but I do.
I want you to look me in the eye and swear to your higher being when you answer this question. Did you make a political deal to dismiss the charges against Mayor Adams?
Absolutely not.
Did anybody else that you witnessed make a political deal to dismiss the charges?
Absolutely not.
You swear to your higher being?
I swear to my higher being and on every bone in my body.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
What do you think? Was Bove being honest, or just well-rehearsed? Did Kennedy expose a deeper rot within the DOJ? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next explosive moment on Capitol Hill. Until next time, stay sharp, stay curious.